Well, hello, friend. Welcome to the Walnut and the Oak Storytime Podcast. I'm Grandpa Banjo Bill, and this is my trusty cat, Potato. Sure is good to have you with us today. Let's head on up to the Walnut and the Oak and see what story's waiting inside. There we are. That warm glow always feels like a welcome hug. Let's go inside. There it is, the golden storybook waiting for us like always. Let me open it up real gentle-like and see who we're reading about today. Today's story is about a girl named Periwinkle Eloise Strebbles. Periwinkle started collecting pebbles one stormy afternoon, not because she liked pebbles, no sir, but because she felt hurt deep down inside. Her favorite pink balloon got popped by a boy named Gregory McDaggery. And instead of saying sorry, he told a fib about it. Periwinkle knew the truth, and her little heart tightened right up. She picked up a pebble and slipped it into her pocket, saying it would help her remember what he did. After that day, Periwinkle found it easier and easier to pick up more pebbles. Periwinkle picked up a pebble when Brandy stepped on her toe, and when Liam splashed her with muddy puddle water, she picked up another one too. When Cindy knocked her over without meaning to, she added one more. When Lucy didn't come to her party, she picked up another pebble. And when Henry gave her a mean look, yep, you guessed it, Periwinkle pocketed a pebble. Whenever Periwinkle felt hurt or treated unfairly, she reached for another pebble and tucked it away. And each time she felt upset or treated unfairly, Periwinkle picked up another pebble and tucked it away with a little scowl. Before long, her pockets were filled to the brim, so full she had to scoop all those pebbles into a sack and carry her heavy grudge pebbles on her back. The trouble was, the more pebbles Periwinkle carried, the heavier she felt on the inside, too. She stopped laughing at jokes, stopped playing, stopped enjoying the things she used to love. Her friends tried talking to her, but Periwinkle was so busy holding on to her pebbles that she didn't see the people who cared about her. And one by one, those friends stepped back. Not because they didn't like her, but because carrying grudges all day made Periwinkle hard to play with. She always looked upset or bothered or ready to grab another pebble. That's right, Potato. Holding grudges is a mighty lonely place to be. And I'll tell you something else. I reckon Periwinkle's stronger than she realizes. I sure hope she finds a way to let all that hurt go. Nobody deserves to carry heaviness like that forever. All right now, let's see what happens next. One quiet afternoon, Periwinkle walked until she reached a little wooden bridge with a calm river flowing down below. She set her heavy sack beside her and felt her shoulders sigh with relief. For the first time, she truly noticed just how much weight she'd been carrying around. She looked at the water, then back at the sack full of old hurts, and a small thought whispered in her mind, what would happen if I just let one of these go? So she reached inside, pulled out a pebble, cold, smooth, familiar, held it tight for a moment, and then opened her hand. Plunk! The pebble slipped into the river and sank gently down, then rolled along with the current until she could no longer see it, like it had never belonged to her at all. Periwinkle watched the ripple fade, and felt something inside her lighten too. She stood there on that bridge, quiet and still, and she finally understood why everything had felt so heavy. It wasn't just the pebbles, it was the feelings she'd tied to them. Some part of her believed that staying angry would keep her safe, that if she held on to the hurt tight enough, she wouldn't be caught off guard again. But anger wasn't protecting her. It was just weighing her down. So she reached into her sack again and dropped another pebble into the river. As she let them go, Periwinkle realized something important: letting go. And then the real truth settled in her heart. Her grudges weren't protecting her at all. They weren't teaching her or keeping her safe or making anything better. They were only hurting her. She was the one feeling sad. She was the one carrying all that weight, while the people she held grudges against walked around just fine. She realized she didn't want to carry anger anymore when she could carry peace instead. Peace felt lighter, kinder, and it made more room inside her for the things and people she loved. And that truth, that gentle little truth, made her feel lighter than she had in a very long time. And standing there on that bridge, Periwinkle made herself a quiet promise. The next time she felt angry or hurt or tempted to grab a grudge pebble and tuck it away with a scowl, she wouldn't. Instead, she reached down, picked up a small, smooth stone from the riverbank, and held it gently in her hands. Just for a moment, she hugged it close to her heart, not to keep the grudge, but to say to herself, "That hurt, and I see it, and it's okay for me to feel it." Then she took a deep breath and painted it. She painted it with bright, bright colors: pink like kindness, orange like courage, yellow like giggles on warm days, blue like calm skies and deep breaths, and green like the quiet places in nature where she always felt most herself. And red, well, red was love, bright, brave love. Every time Periwinkle felt a grudge trying to grow inside her, she chose a paintbrush instead of anger. She turned each grudge into a colorful little pebble that she left out in the world, tiny sparks of color for anyone to find. And instead of carrying anger inside her, she carried peace. Instead of holding tight to hurt, she let it pass right through her like sunlight through water. She learned that people are going to act how they act, sometimes clumsy or forgetful, sometimes thoughtless, and, well, sometimes downright mean. But she didn't have to let their choices make her day feel heavy ever again. She could let things go, paint something beautiful, and walk away lighter, brighter, and more herself. Wherever Periwinkle went after that, she left a little color behind, and a whole lot of peace. And that is the story of Periwinkle Strebbles and the Grudge Pebbles. I gotta say, I sure liked that one. Made my heart feel a little lighter just hearing it. What about you, Potato? Potato says he liked the story too. He says it gave him lots to think about. You know, all of us pick up little pebbles sometimes. Not the ones you find on the ground, the ones that land in your heart when someone hurts your feelings or when something just doesn't feel fair. And it's okay to feel that hurt. It's okay to notice it. It's okay to say, "That didn't feel good." But you don't have to carry that feeling forever. You can take a deep breath, let it go, and choose something brighter for your day. Maybe kindness, maybe courage, maybe just a little bit of peace. So if something bothers you this week, you just remember Periwinkle on that bridge, choosing to let go and paint something beautiful instead. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for spending some time with us. We're real glad you came by. Goodbye for now, friend. And Potato says goodbye too. We'll see you next time, right here at the Walnut and the Oak. Bye now.